Hey everybody, welcome back to the Y Project. Today we are here with Miss Stevens. Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you for asking me. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear your story. Even though I had you as a teacher, I don't know what your story is, so I'm ready for it.
Good, thank you.
Tell us about your why. Like, how did you get into this profession and what motivates you to come to work every day or come on Zoom every day?
Well, initially, I knew I wanted to work with kids, and I was sure I wanted to work with little kids because I was thinking high school students are so moody and they're so difficult. Yuck. But so I worked with little kids for a while in a program. I volunteered at some schools in Bellingham, and little kids leak a lot of things out of their body, and they touch you a lot with wet, sticky fingers. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to give that high school thing a look-a-loo and see if I really actually like that. And it turned out I loved working with high school students because also they can conceptualize ideas in a different way than young kids can. You can have different kinds of conversations with them. It ended up being really rewarding switch. And it all started because I had a child pee on my feet. So didn't like that. And then what has helped me come to work every day, especially at Mount Baker, is that it's the people. It's the staff I get to work with. They're amazing. I really love working with students every day. And I'm missing that part quite a bit. I email students, but it's just not the same as seeing them face to face. That brought me happiness every day, is being able to interact with all kinds of personalities, learn about people, learn about their lives, read their work, help them become better writers, hopefully. That's our goal, but my main joy was working with people.
Yeah. Going back to what you said about thinking you would maybe work with one age and then deciding that that was actually not really the path that you were going to take, that reminds me of like my story too. Kind of, I wanted to be a kindergarten teacher and then somehow ended up teaching high school and I love it. So
Mhm. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
kind of cool. It's nice that you like got to have both experiences too.
Mhm. Yeah, it's really amazing watching the teachers of younger kids. I think we all have our gifts for the age that we are working with. And I'm really happy about that because our students get to have people who are sort of designed for the age group they're working with, which is wonderful.
Yeah, cool. Well, tell us about a challenge or a word of encouragement you have for our viewers during this time.
Well, a challenge and then the encouragement will come from that. So, a big challenge for me is I'm an extrovert. I get a lot of energy being around a lot of people. It brings me great joy. Even if it's a difficult interaction with a student, I still find it very valuable to be around people and work in being in a community and work with healing a relationship if we had a disagreement or something happened. I value that a great deal. And that's a face-to-face experience. And it's been really hard for me not to be able to interact socially with people. I feel that I'm becoming more of an introvert and not necessarily by choice because we just have to be around our family. And so I'm trying to make sure that I'm doing things that doesn't shut that side of myself down. And for me, I've been emailing as many students as I can. I've tried to email most of my students. I'm working on the rest this weekend, and that is my way of reaching out. And so I guess it's not a perfect thing for me because face-to-face is better, but I'm still doing the part to sort of exercise that muscle of being around people. That's probably not a muscle. That's probably not science right there, kids, but and so I guess building on that, my word of encouragement is make sure to keep reaching out. We have to exercise our ability to reach out and be human and have those connections. It's our body will begin to sort of, and our mind and our hearts begin to sort of close off and seal off. And we can fall into that. And it's going to make it difficult when we start being around people to jump into that pretty naturally. So keep working at that during this hard time by reaching out. I've heard so many teachers, probably every teacher, say in their greetings, reach out, email, and that's us, but also your friends and distant family, and maybe talk on the phone. I know teenagers don't like talking on the phone, but it's helpful. Hearing voices, seeing faces, if you can FaceTime, that kind of interaction is what's going to get me through anyways, and probably many of us through this hard time. So that would
Yeah,
be nice.
totally. When you're talking about exercising the muscle, it reminded me of Character Strong and how they talk about like our character is building muscles, and it's not like
Mhm.
physical muscles, but
Mhm.
metaphorically speaking,
Yeah.
or symbolically. I don't know what the right English term is for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, just building those muscles, and it takes practice every day. So that's
Right.
a good tie-in.
Well, and we have to practice, because the other day somebody delivered something to our house and I haven't been around people, and I got super weird. I was like, what is this person doing walking up to our house? Well, normally I would just look at 5 clues and figure out what was going on. But I'm getting weird in this isolation. I bet I'm not the only one. So keep reaching out, students.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for being here, Miss Stevens, and thanks for being at Baker. We love having you.
I love Mount Baker so much. The other day, or I guess it's been a while since we had to go to school, but I I started crying when I pulled into the parking lot. It's very emotional for all of us, but it reminded me of how important this environment is for me and for all of our students. It's a community, and it's a huge part of my heart. So I cannot wait till we can be together.
Hopefully very, very soon.
Yes. Take
All
care.
right.
Thank you so
Have a
much.
great rest of your day.
Okay, bye.